Okay, this is my new Casio G-Shock. It's the G100 1BVMUR, I think, but I think that people just call it the the G100. This is the first time I've owned a G-Shock. I've owned other Casios, but never a G-Shock, so I thought I'd give them a go. I wanted one. This is basically just for a backup that I can take to the gym. Oh, it's the wrong way around. It's basically just going to sit on my bag and used when I'm at the gym. Sometimes I forget to take a watch, so if I've got one handy on my bag, it's quite good to have. So here's a manual. Let's take a look inside. Oh, there we have it. It's a dual face, so you've got the analog and digital. That's one of the reasons I got it. I quite like the two screens, and I'll go into it in a little bit more detail in a minute. So that's all you get. You get the manual, the box, and that's basically it. I guess that's all you need. So a bit of a closer look at the dial. So you've got the analog, as you can see, it's right there in the middle, and then you've got the digital at the bottom there. To change the digital, you press the mode button, and that's the alarm. Stopwatch. To start the stopwatch, you got to press. You can see my fingers. These buttons are quite hard to press. They're really well in there, and they're quite stiff, so they're not that good, to be honest. So to press, you press this to start the alarm, and to stop is again the same, and to reset, you press leave it and hold, and it resets. You've got a light button here at the bottom. I don't know if you can just see it's changed to slightly green. It sort of glows a green for about 2 seconds. To set the analog time, you've got to press and hold. You can do it one at a time, but that will take you forever. But if you press and hold, it moves. I see the button just releases. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I've really got to press down hard on the button to keep it from stopping. And that's going to be a real pain here in the UK, because we change our time zones twice a year, from GMT to summertime. So the next change will be in about 6 weeks. So it's going to be backwards 1 hour. So for me to go backwards, I'm going to have to go all the way around, because it just goes in one direction. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. So I might just leave it on British summertime instead of going backwards and forwards every year. So this is it. It's an okay watch as a backup. I think it's fine. The strap is this rubber sort of plastic thing. I've had it on another Casio that I've owned, and that wasn't a G-Shock. This is my, like I say, first G-Shock. It snapped from here, because these are not that good. Over the years they will sort of crack, and one day it'll just snap off and break. You can change, let me get a bit further, there we go. You can change the strap. You can see you can get at the lungs. I've seen other people, you can get little adapters to put on there, and you can change it for a NATO strap, so the adapter goes there, and then you can just clip on the NATO strap through there and through the end. I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and see how it goes. But as a spare watch, it's fine. I wouldn't want to use this, I think, all the time. I'd rather use one of my other watches, such as the Timex that I've got, the I think it's called the Expedition, and or the Sun 2. The Sun 2 is probably the best watch as an all-round. I am going to do a review for the Sun 2 and Timex Exhibition together, because they're quite similar watches. This one is not really in that league, but to be honest, this watch is, for what you get, it is quite expensive. It works out at about £50 UK, I don't know what that is in dollars, probably about $75, $80. So for what you're getting is not really a lot, but I guess it's because it's the G-Shock, so it can take a real beating. I expect it'll take a bit of a beating. I mean, you've got these raised pieces which will protect the glass. I can see all the dirt and everything is gonna start to get into there if I wear it outside anywhere. I was getting focus there, so all the dirt's gonna get into there, and it's gonna be a bit of a. I suppose you get a toothbrush and clean it out, but it'll be a bit of a pain to bother cleaning it. But. So there you go. That's the Casio G-Shock. What was it? The G100. There you go. I was going to say, actually, the hands, there's one last thing before I go. The hands are quite strange. Normally you'd have the red hand to be the larger minute hand, but for some reason they've used it on the hour hand. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's the G-Shock. Thank you for watching.